Hi, I'm Keith Tollison, Lone Star High School principal, and this is State of the Nation, your weekly news for Lone Star High School. Today is Monday, September 15th, 2025. Obviously, the big news here last week was about the threat made via student graffiti in one of our restrooms that we are now able to confirm was a hoax, not credible, and thankfully all of our students and staff are safe. We'll continue to investigate the source of the graffiti, and we're asking any of our students who might have information about this to help us so that we can hold the responsible person accountable. While things like this may seem like a prank to some, it has real consequences. We had a significant number of absences because of this last week, and we can't have, in any way, a climate where students are worried about violence as a part of their day at school. It negatively impacts learning, growth, and building relationships, which are the mission and purpose of Lone Star High School. So as we continue on this week, I'm asking for our students to act with compassion and positivity and to be leaders in shaping our environment here. A safe, positive school culture isn't built just by rules and laws, but by the choices that we make every day. So Ranger Nation, thank you for your cooperation and understanding, and now let's all move on to more positive things. We're starting our 6 week of school this week. The end of this week will mark the cutoff for our 6 weeks progress report. Unlike regular IPR deadlines, students with failing or incomplete grades can actually lose UIL eligibility next week, so it's important to keep those grades up. Teachers should be updating students' grades in Home Access Center weekly, so if you have any questions about grades, please contact those teachers at your earliest opportunity. Senior parents, our annual fall senior parent meeting is tonight. We'll meet in the lecture hall here at Lone Star at 6 o'clock to talk about our senior events and opportunities for involvement, important things to know about preparing your senior for post-high school life, and we'll have special guests from the Loud Quiet podcast to talk about empty nesting. It's going to be a great evening for our class of 2026 parents, hosted by our wonderful PTSA, and we hope to see you there. Seniors, we are just a couple of weeks out from our early bird deadline for senior class dues. Seniors can get their prom ticket, senior t-shirt, and senior breakfast ticket for $85 until October 1st. After that, the cost of those items goes up to $100, so get into your online school fees account now and lock in that early bird rate of $85 today. Later this week, we'll be sending out information for each senior's balance for dues, so be on the lookout for that too. This week's varsity football game on Friday will be played at Toyota Stadium. Lone Star is going to be the home team in that one, but that doesn't quite matter as much now because Toyota is under construction and all spectators are going to be sitting on the same side this season. As the home team, our fans will enter and sit on the southwest side of Toyota Stadium this week. We'll have a map with entry and seating details in our newsletter, so if you're going to be at the game this week, be sure to check that out. It's a great week at Lone Star. Here's where you can see your Rangers in action. On Monday, we've got our class of 2026 parent meeting in our lecture hall at 6 p.m., and girls basketball's fall league is at Memorial High School. On Tuesday, volleyball plays Creekview at home, and tennis is at R.L. Turner. On Wednesday, softball's fall league is at Little Elm. On Thursday, 9th grade football takes on Centennial at home, and JV football is at Centennial. On Friday, we've got a Western-themed pep rally in our main gym during advisory period. Swimming is at the FISD Sprint Invitational at the FISD Natatorium. Volleyball plays Reedy at home, and varsity football takes on Centennial at Toyota Stadium. Finally, on Saturday, band is at the Plano Drumline Contest, and swimming concludes the FISD Sprint Invitational at the FISD Natatorium. That's the State of the Nation for this week. Have a great day, Rangers.